Hello, my Lincoln artist. Today we are going to talk about clay, how to make it or get it, and what can you use it for. Clay is a natural material that you could find if you dug deep down into the earth. People use clay to make ceramics, they make pottery, you can make anything pretty much out of clay. There's different types of clay. There's the clay that you cook in a kiln, which creates things like this. So this is my little fish. It's called a pinch pot, and I used a big oven called a kiln to cook this little guy, so it hardens into a glass. There's also air dry clay, such as the stuff in this bag. Kind of looks like Play-Doh. It's a little mushy. Luckily, we don't have to dig for our clay. We can buy both kinds, and we can make air dry clay. Stay tuned and watch how we make our clay today. Here's what you'll need: 2 cups of flour, 3/4 cup of salt, 3/4 cup of warm water, a mixing bowl, a Ziploc bag, and napkins. My mixing spoon is 1 cup, but I need 2 of these for 2 cups of flour. This is what 2 cups of flour looks like. This mixing spoon is 1/4 cup of salt. I need 3 of these for 3/4 cup, and this is what it will look like in the bowl. I also need 3/4 cup of warm water, and add that to your bowl too. Now we need to knead the dough. Kneading the dough means we're mixing it together with our hands until it's no longer goopy and more like a Play-Doh. I found it easier to roll it into a big ball of clay, but you could break it up into smaller pieces too. To make it more fun, you could use food coloring to change the color of the clay, or even add a few drops of essential oils. Here I made an ornament, some beads, a fossil, and a rose sculpture. What can you come up with for your clay? Don't forget to add details and texture like we've talked about in art class. After I was done building with my clay, I had to let them air dry for 24 hours, but if you wanted to speed it up, you could bake them at 200 degrees until they have dried and hardened. When my pieces were fully dried, I was able to paint them, and this is the final product. I'm looking forward to seeing what you make, and as always, I miss you and I'll see you soon.